sequences will occur or not occur, and sometimes those assumptions are very wrong. I'm having a hard time even shuffling cards now. I had, when I had my chemotherapy, I lost sensation in some of my fingertips. It comes back every now and then. Oh, see, I got it in this one now. Yeah, very good. And is this to show me, or no? I guess not. Just the mirror. All right. Now, going through a deck of cards, I'm going to deal only with reds and blacks. I'm not going to deal with the actual suits that are being handled here. And there probably are jokers in the field. Get rid of them. But you might expect that cards would be like red, black, red, black, black, red, black, red, black, 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 red, red, black, red. But sometimes there are large groups of them in a deck of cards, like 7 or 8 red ones, and you say, gee, that's unusual. No, it's not that unusual, especially when you're not differentiating between hearts and diamonds, of course. So let's just take a look here. Okay, 3 reds. Well, you see, this is pretty good. How many groups of 3, okay. 4. No, this is pretty good, so it's pretty well shuffled. Oh, joker. I think I probably have 2 of them in there someplace. But, oh, there we are. So this is see, there are only groups of 3 and in a couple of cases 4. And people would say to themselves, gee, I don't think that's the way it should be. I should think that they would be more evenly divided. But that's just something that I've noted in the way people think about permutations and combinations and probabilities. In case you saw the bottom part. I don't want you to know that. I don't want you to know anything that you don't really have to know. It's a strange thing. I sort of do that because otherwise the trick won't work. That's basic fact of life. Oops. Let me just take a look. Make sure there aren't any huge big lumps. Like that. That's pretty good. Close enough for government work, as they say. In case you saw the top. I held it up and maybe you saw the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to hold it like this and you can't see. Now, in doing an experiment like this, pardon me, I'll use it. I need a couple of marker cards, first of all. I'll have to go through here and I'm going to try to find a 10. There's got to be a 10 in there. Oh, there's one. And I need another card here. Okay. Now the reason I took these particular cards out, you saw the bottom card. The reason I took these 2 particular cards out is they have the most of any one color on them of any of the cards in the deck. See, a 9 would have almost as much and over on both sides of this situation here. But these have the most color on them for a very specific reason. I'm going to use these as marker cards. Taking 2 out of the deck, there are 52 there, so that would leave me with 50. I'm very good at mathematics, if you've noticed. I'm going to ask a volunteer here. I need who would, well, let me see, who's likely, oh yeah, would you like to volunteer? Sure. Yeah, come on around then. Hey, can you take your?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. She probably has a purse here that you can get into if you tried hard. All right, move a little closer.
You can put something inside the purse.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to take the deck, the whole deck of cards. Oh, first of all, I'll show you what you'll be doing. What do you think the top card is, red or black? Black. You think it's black, so you would put it down there, you see? Okay? What do you think the next one is? Black. Oh, what? See? Yeah, right? Red. Red. Now, you see, we're doing this one at a time like this, and this will take forever if I do this. So I'm going to give you the deck, but you've got the idea of what we're doing, right? You're putting what you believe to be black down there, and what you believe to be red down there. So take the deck card, don't let them see the bottom. Okay. Now, and when you deal them down, hold them down. Yeah. You don't want them. Okay. Now, do you see you've got one? Okay. Let me just see now. Three. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Continue on. You're going to have a problem in just a second, so why don't we do it this way? You see, you don't have to run off the edge of the table, but then you'd be halfway across the room. Okay. Now you're holding the cards up like that, so they can, okay. Hold on for a second. You can shuffle those anytime you want, as long as you keep them face down. But now, you see, you're about almost halfway through the pack now. The problem is when you get down near the end, and you see that you've maybe dealt more on there than over there, you'd say, oh, I better even them up. I wouldn't want you to do that. So I'm going to take the marker cards out like this, and I'm going to switch them. What's the fun? I'm going to place the red one over there and the black one over here. Now you can continue on sorting your cards, putting red over here, what you believe is red, and what you believe to be black over there. Now, you see, then the two piles don't have to be the same height, but the sorting could still be correct. Continue on. And again, you can cut or shuffle them any time that you want, if you wish. You don't have to. You're doing very well. I think you're going to be very surprised. Wow. And you've never done this before? No. I've got to get your name and address and maybe hire you to do this. What these He's concentrating on each one. Oh, wait a minute. You see, what you've been doing, I've noticed for about the last 20 cards or so, you have been dealing them alternately. Bing, 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 bang, as if they're all correctly. You see that they're alternated. So I'm going to shuffle these up and I'm going to give them back and I'm going to ask you to continue on. But there may be 2 or 3 of the same color in a row, you see, so don't get into a rut here. Now, continue on. Okay, all right. Wait, there we go. Neatness counts. Okay. Now you're back.
Yeah. Nothing like having several people staring.
No pressure.
Okay, wow. Now,
All right.
This is astonishing. Watch very carefully. At no time did my fingers leave my hands. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty laugh. I like it, but it's a dirty laugh. Here, this is going to, I think this will surprise you. Watch this now. Here we have, look at this. All red on top of the red markers.
Yeah, because you switched them off.
And every one of them black on top of the black markers. I found it astonishing. And look at this.
He's coming with me to Vegas.
We have all of these black on top of the black. And look at this. That was a perfect score, I think.
Well done.
You did very well. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we have to get your address and such, and then we'll put you in
$1 Million Challenge.
Guinness Book of World something or other. Yeah. Stunning.
I think that's a trick.
It probably is. But there are tricks. You see, that's the 2 of clubs, for example. You see, when you take it and you place it down on the table and rub it around, some of the spots. Whoa. Very strange, isn't it? It's hard to believe. I find that so hard to believe. I can hardly believe it myself. Now, there's the 3 of spades, for example. Now, the 3 of spades looks almost exactly the same except for the shape. You see. Now, you see, you might the jack of clubs is so strange that it. No, there's something wrong with this deck of cards. I'm going to take these home and rearrange them. Thank you very much, young man, for your help and like that. And you did very, very well. Yes, surprisingly well.